There's times where you sit there and you're lost on set and you're just like, oh, what do I do? And then Jack sits beside you, like grabs you, like, this is what you're gonna do, all right?
He grabs you in a nice way, not a weird way. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Matt Chant. Thank you for coming out.
Thanks for having me.
We're gonna be talking about his film Brotherly Love. This is a film that has very deep emotional moments from characters, and you put on an incredible performance. Tell me a little bit more about the film Brotherly Love.
Brotherly Love is basically about two brothers. One of them, me, is a finance bro. My other brother is one of those theater kids, and we just kind of butt heads. It's more of me being the alpha male in the movie. Kind of the whole point of the movie is just me picking on my brother and like trying to show him that I'm the dominant one and he's a loser. Obviously tides flipping there, and there's some huge emotional range in the movie.
I loved where the direction of the story went and how you had to portray all these tough moments with your brother. I thought it was a good reflection of how tough relationships can be.
Yeah.
What movie were you motivated by for the creation process of Brotherly Love?
A solid question. In the movie, A Man Named Otto, a remarkable movie. It's basically about him. He loses his wife. And the one thing I focused a lot on that movie was his emotional range. I remember like halfway through the shoot after day one, I went home and I was like, I gotta work on my emotions. Something that I was struggling with hard. I went home and I watched A Man Named Otto again for the third time. I just remember watching his emotions trying to shift from a positive mindset to him being super angry. And it was super inspiring for me. I remember trying to practice looking in the mirror, smiling, and then going angry and then sad. It was something that was in the back of my mind the entire time we were filming this movie, watching Tom Hanks.
Look at people that you really like and inspire you and use them as examples in your own art. You're gonna take and you're gonna make it your own. What was a difficult challenge that you had while you were making this film?
It was definitely the emotional range that had to be persuaded in the movie. Doing all these different emotions and compacting that into one sentence. It was super hard for me. The director, Jack, great guy. He was very good at directing and he was very good at showing me, hey, take it down a notch or step up. He really helped me out, which I really appreciated. That was definitely the biggest challenge. The different emotions having to be shown in the film.
What was a highlight that you had while making the movie?
The highlight was definitely the people on set. From the director, Jack, to Sean, the videographer, to the audio people. They were amazing, dude. And they made everything so easy and so smooth. Being an actor has its own challenges, but being a director is probably one of the toughest jobs you could have. Jack, remarkable job this guy did. There's times where you sit there and you're lost on set and you're just like, oh, what do I do? And then Jack sits beside you, like grabs you, like, this is what you're gonna do, all right?
He grabs you in a nice way, not a weird way.
Not hurt you, but he just talks to you. He was remarkable, and without him, this movie wouldn't have been the way it turned out. He definitely did a phenomenal job.
The people you meet on the set is probably one of the most important things. People coming together and creating something they believe in and they think is great, and then everybody contributing to that.
You go on set with people you hate, it sucks. We had fun, we loved it, smiles all day long, every day. Obviously some stressful moments, but like anything in life, there's gonna be some stressed out moments, but stress means you care, right?
Stress is a good thing. What advice would you give to young creatives who are trying to make a film like Brotherly Love?
Make sure you work on the emotional range. Something that's definitely super hard to portray, and it's something that needs to be worked on. It's not just the actors. If you're writing the story, you gotta make sure it's something that's unique and personal. Focus on your emotions and just how you can write a story and tell it. You don't want something that's boring, you want something that's so entertaining for people. That'd be the biggest advice I can give you, is work on emotion and work on being seen from your emotion.
Where can people check out Brotherly Love and more of your work?
So Brotherly Love, we're putting in a bunch of film festivals. That's something that's being worked out still. We're just kind of hoping it gets picked up for more things like that. My work, you can find me on Instagram at Matt_Chant. I post a lot of videos, pictures, behind the scenes actions of shoots I do, commercials, TV shows, movies. I post a lot of that on my social media. And if you want to stay really up to date, you can look at my backstage at Matt Chant. Everything's on there. You can see all my work online there. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. I'm always here to answer emails or DMs or anything like that.
Okay, Matt.
Appreciate you.
It was a pleasure. Thank you for coming out. Thank you guys for watching.